these different alcohols have different spirits in them,
Right.
or they wake up different spirits within yourself.
Once you mix all that stuff together with the alcohol, with the dark lights, the strobe lights flashing, acting as if they're like candles, I start looking at that environment as, wow, we're like participating in a ritual, and a low vibration ritual at that. And then it's always some chaos that follows.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of I See the God King. This is the I See Experience.
And 3, 2, 1,
Action. All right, let's start it from the top. What's up, my boy?
What's going on, partner?
Not much, man. We're back with another episode. You know, the last episode was pretty interesting. You know, I don't know about you, but I got a lot of interesting conversations out of the BBL topic, and how some of our viewers felt on watching it. You know, but it, and that's what this whole experience is all about, is having thought-provoking conversations to hopefully inspire or get your brain to start moving. I'm gonna let you introduce today's topic.
Oh, wow, really? You are?
Yeah, I feel like I always do. I'm gonna let you talk about it.
Okay.
Start it off.
Okay.
Kick it to him, Ziggy.
So we wanted to talk about, I guess we're going to start out talking about alcohol,
Right.
and how we use it and experience it, and how its role in our experience,
Right. Right.
in our community.
Yeah. Yeah. So how we came up about this is we talked about our health and being men of our age in our early 40s. We started to focus in on things that aren't necessarily best healthy choices for us, alcohol consumption was something that came a part of that. And it had me thinking about me coming up as a young man, and how alcohol was seemingly kind of pushed. Like, it's kind of like a rite of passage of becoming a man or an adult. Like, I remember being a kid and being somewhere, this the adult stuff, this grown-up juice and all that kind of stuff. So it made you feel like, wow, I wonder what's going on with that. And then to the point where I remember in high school, people were sneaking alcohol and doing different types of things with alcohol, even, and then going into college, and just alcohol became a thing. Like, you have to be doing this if you want to be into the
Right.
If you say I don't drink, it was like you're frowned upon.
Right.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Right. Well, what do you do?
Right. All right. And so, like, now you gotta
go home and study for your test.
Right. Now you're ostracized for not drinking or
hey,
drinking.
Everybody, this one doesn't drink.
Right. Boo. So I remember drinking and going out. That was like a part of it. Like, and then it was like you had to pregame. You had to pregame to get to a certain level, and then you don't want to go too far on the level, because I've had plenty of experiences with you and myself, and you go too far, you throwing up, you be feeling great in the moment, and your personality starts to change too. Like, your subconscious stuff that you probably wouldn't say out loud, now you all of a sudden have the courage to say these things, or act in a certain manner, or go up to a girl or a person.
Liquid courage.
Right, liquid courage. You know what I'm saying? And with that, being in the club environment, and that's something that we been in since like 18 to now. That's like 20 something 5 years of doing that. And at this age, I'm looking back on it and I'm like, wow, the history of alcohol is interesting. Like, how did this even become a thing? Like, why is it so pushed into the hip hop or American culture just in general?
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
Right. Well, my understanding on alcohol was that it was used in ceremonies and rituals.
Mm-hmm.
There are different kind of alcohols, and they're prepared different ways to evoke different feelings, or less. I mean, they're called spirits, right? So we have to kind of think that these different alcohols have different spirits in them, you know, or they wake up different spirits within yourself.
Right.
Yeah. So that was kind of my understanding on the origins of alcohol.
Yeah, because as you mentioned the word rituals, I remember going to the clubs in my 20s and just knowing, hey, we're gonna go out. I was anticipating it was gonna be some level of bullshit that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not. It's kind of like PTSD that I normalized, because it's like you always had to keep your head on the swivel. You had to keep your head on the swivel for some unruly people,
right?
And keep your head on the swivel for the female that you're trying to get,
right?
Then some shit could pop off. You got to be ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get ready to move out the way. And time after time again, at the let out, something would happen. It'll be a fight or a shooting. And if it was a shooting, if you like ducked or ran too hard, they'll be looking at you like, oh, this nigga pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And really, you like trying to survive for your life. Like, I don't know what these niggas fighting for over here. And, but when you mix in the alcohol and then you're going into a building where it's dark and it might be a checkered pattern on the floor, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the music. I'm just learning about this stuff at the later age, about the vibrations going on. Once you mix all that stuff together with the alcohol, with the dark lights, the strobe lights flashing, acting as if they're like candles, I start looking at that environment as, wow, we're like participating in a ritual, and a low vibration ritual at that. And then it's always some chaos that follows. And then the music is chanting while all of this thing is going on. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a ceremonial and ritualistic aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing, like waves, because me and you talked about this before. One thing that I never kind of considered as an aspect of kind of what's one of the most main ingredients in this is that how I do that right here.
I was doing that to let the sunlight in.
Yeah, that's what I need to let in.
No, you hit the wrong button there, boy.
I just asked you how to do it.
And there you go. But go ahead.
Yeah. So so it's definitely a ceremonial and ritualistic aspect to it. And one thing that I didn't really calculate into all of that, when we were, young and moving around, is all of the different energies. And I probably did, but that's what I was looking for. Right. You know what I mean? I was looking for the low vibration. Right. That's what I'm out for, And
so you was knowing, like, What do you mean by you was looking for the low vibration?
Meaning that there's going to be, it's like the low vibration is, you can be a bit opportunistic, predatory,
Right.
Okay. looking for a girl who just, whatever her situation is. If I can smash tonight, right? You mad at your boyfriend, you mad at the world, your car broke down, your friends left you here and you need a ride home, whatever the case.
Right.
Whatever the situation is, and maybe you real drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe you on drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like none of those were like, oh no, red flags.
Yeah.
Was like a stop sign. It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
and that kind of goes back into like, that's a lot on the alcohol too.
Mm-hmm.
The alcohol kind of takes you, it kind of takes your walls that you normally have, your guard. It lowers your guard down.
Right.
And gives you like this false sense of like, I don't even want to say safety, but a false sense of confidence, maybe,
or maybe connection.
Okay. A false sense of connection. Yeah. And like you said, like some people are going out predatorial, and you might wake up and like, I don't remember nothing. What happened? And so like when you consume all this alcohol, it's like,
what happened again?
It's like an escape from your reality. Like you said, the friends left you, boyfriend, a girlfriend did something. Now you just, that's like in our community, man, hey dog, if it's something bad done happen or it's a celebratory thing, we're gonna just, hey, let's get drunk. Let's celebrate, or man, fuck that. Let's drink about it. Let's drink. I wonder, why is that like the go-to thing? Why is that the go-to thing? It's like, hey, let's just drink and make it worse, basically.
That's the whole point. It's to lower your vibration and keep you coming back. If you feel like you need this when you happy, that's great.
Right.
I know every time you got something good going on, you go come shop with me.
Right.
If you do it when you sad, that's great, because I know every time these things are going to happen. You're not going to go through life and not be one of these things. And then if you do it when you're happy and you say, I really got you.
And now you done grew up on a certain age in your mid-20s. Now, hey, I got my own bar at the house.
Right.
Now you're drinking holidays. Every holiday, now you got to have a drink.
Right.
Now when people, if you even go to a wedding, I done been to weddings and it'd be like dry weddings and people would be pissed. Like, damn, where's the drinks? Is it that a lot of people are like wanting to escape a reality? Or is it like their inner person that they're hiding is like begging to come out all the time? Like,
I mean, I don't think the spaces that we have right now are really equipped or designed to for people to be able to enjoy them just without, it's like everything brings such a certain amount of stress. Right. So if you do have a big wedding or an event, people had to either call off work, schedule babysitters, catch a plane. By the time you get here, it's like, I just need something to turn, you know what I mean, to release me from all of this anxiety that I have.
But it's like a temporary release. It's not like a, now that I think about it, the more you kind of go through, like, hey, I'm gonna drink here, I'm gonna drink there, I'm gonna drink. After a while, you drinking it all the time.
Right.
Now you coming home and taking a shot.
Right. Right.
Right. And now, like 20-something years, 10, 15 years later, now you got the The 1017 Gucci Man belly.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of IC the God King. This is the IC Experience.